The Sicilian defense controls the d4 square with c-pawn. Knight f3 develops the knight toward the center to prepare for a d4 pawn push, where the knight will recapture if black captures on d4. Knight c6 helps control both the d4 square and the e5 square. Bishop b5 attacks the knight on c6 and prepares to castle kingside. g6 prepares to fianchetto the dark squared bishop to g7, where it will sit on the long diagonal. Castling gets the king out of the center and activates the rook. Bishop g7 puts the bishop on the long diagonal in a move called a fianchetto. Rook e1 develops the rook, supports the e4 pawn, and opens up the f1 square. e5 takes space in the center, controls the d4 square, and opens up the e7 square. This forces the opponent to double pawns. Recaptures. This creates a pawn chain, linked pawns that form a strong structure. The opening development is progressing well. That's not a mistake, but it's not the best move either. Developing the knight and increasing influence in the center. Very precise. Both kings are castled and ready for the middle game. White develops the bishop and attacks the center. The piece finds a new active square. One more piece joins the action. This threatens to capture a pawn and win material after the follow-up trades. This protects the attacked pawn. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. Takes back. This is a fair move. This wins time by threatening a queen and forcing it to move away. This blocks the attack on a queen that could have been captured. This is an equal trade. Recaptures. White's piece has moved to a square with greater activity and control. The pawn is now adequately defended. This threatens to eventually win a pawn. This stops the opponent from being able to eventually win a pawn. This creates space for the king to move in case it is attacked. This is the only move that works. After all captures, this is an equal trade. Takes back. This threatens to win a pawn by overloading a defender. This prevents the opponent from being able to win a pawn by overloading a defender. With the rook now developed as well, Black has all pieces ready for action. This protects an underdefended pawn that is under attack. There were worse moves, but also something much better. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. Recaptures. This is the strongest option. One of the best moves. That's fine. The rooks are coordinated and powerfully doubled on the file. This threatens to tactically win a pawn. This loses a pawn. This wins material. This is the only good move. This moves the knight to safety. This overlooks an opportunity to tactically win a pawn. Ignoring the threat on the rook, a difficult move to see. This stops the opponent from being able to win a rook through a fork. Now white can't stop black from winning material if they make the right moves. Ignoring the threat on the rook, a difficult move to see. Ignoring the threat on the knight, a difficult move to see. This wins material. ignoring the threat on the rook, a difficult move to see. Capturing that rook wins material. Takes back. Right on target. Putting the piece on a blockade square. The rook was sacrificed, a stunning move. This wins a pawn. This threatens to force eventual checkmate. This prevents the opponent from being able to force eventual checkmate. Very precise. This offers to exchange pieces of equal value. Now black can't stop white from winning material if they make the right moves. This threatens to force eventual checkmate. This threatens to tactically win a rook. This is an equal trade. Recaptures. This is the strongest option. A very strong play. This threatens to win material through a tactic. After all captures, this is an equal trade. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. This is an equal trade. The pawn is now passed because it can no longer be challenged by pawns as it tries to promote. Right on target. Very precise. After all captures, this is an equal trade. This is the strongest option. Right on target. This defends the attacked pawn.